Guys, good morning. Good morning. It is 6 o'clock. We are ready to get this workout started. We are going to have a total body workout today. It is going to be push focused. So on the muscles that we are pushing with: chest, triceps, shoulders, and of course we have some legs thrown in there as well. So you're going to need 2 medium weight dumbbells. You're going to need 2 lightweight dumbbells. I would grab a pair of super light ones as well, if you have a choice like that, and then 1 heavyweight dumbbell. We're going to go through 5 different blocks today. The first block is a set of EMOMs. So every minute on the minute, we're going to be doing 10 reps of each exercise, 4 different ones. And then whenever we're done with those 10 reps, we get that rest. The next block is going to be timed 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. This third the third block is also going to be timed 45 on, 15 off. And then EMOMs again, we're going to go through 2 exercises with the EMOMs, 10 reps of each one. And then we're going to have a short little 2-minute core block at the end. I know it sounds like a lot of exercises, but the good thing is that there's going to be 4 out of the 5 sets. We're only doing 2, or 4 out of the 5 blocks. We're only doing 2 sets of the exercises. One of them will be doing 3. So it will go by a little bit quicker. So that'll be good, right? All right, you guys, let's go ahead and we're going to get started with a 3-minute warm up today. We're going to start with those body weight squats, coming back, squeezing those glutes at the top, having the heels here, using those arms as much as possible. Nice job. We're going to go down into that little hip hinge here. So hinging, bringing those arms down to the shins, squatting, right arm, left arm, stand. Nice job. One more here. And then we'll go into those side lunges, sitting back into that hip, using your arms, just getting that heart rate up a little bit here. Nice job. Let's bring that right arm across your body here. A little bit of rotation. Get that core warmed up. Awesome. We're going to go back into that reverse lunge here. We're going to rotate to the side of that front leg. Nice work, you guys. One more here. All right, bring it on up. We're going to go down into that plank walkout. Hinging at the hip, walk it down. Bring that right leg up. We're going to twist and rotate. And then we're just going to walk it right back up. And then come back down, left side. Turn and rotate. Walk it up. We'll go through a couple of these here. Nice work. We have about 25 more seconds left in this warm up. We're going to go through one more of these here. All right, come on up to standing. We'll go ahead. We'll do a couple little modified jumping jacks here. Just kind of get those arms and shoulders warmed up. All right, you guys, bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, first block, grab your water. You're going to need it today. It's going to be a good one. We're going to go through 4 exercises, sorry. The first one's going to be a squat with an Arnold press. You're going to take those medium weight dumbbells. Palms are going to be facing you here. We're going to go into that squat. When you come up, twist and rotate those dumbbells for that Arnold press, okay? Then we're gonna go into a right side Bulgarian split squat. So just bringing those dumbbells down, and we're just gonna keep our chest nice and proud. We're just gonna go down into that right side. The third exercise is gonna be that left side Bulgarian split squat. And then the last exercise is gonna be that hip thruster with that heavyweight dumbbell. And we're gonna come up and squeeze and hold here. Really powerful, powerful move there, okay? So we're gonna start with that squat to Arnold press. I grab myself a heavier weight here. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. Palms are facing each other. We have 10 reps here. 3, 2, and 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're resting here. The next one's gonna be that Bulgarian split squat, right side. I'm gonna be using a little bit lighter weight today than I normally would, just because I don't have my air in here. It is pretty warm. So instead of passing out in front of you guys, I figured I'd just take it a little bit easier. All right, you guys, we're gonna go into that right side Bulgarian split squat. 3, 2, and 1. Only 10 here, so we're gonna keep it just nice and slow, okay? So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna go side view here, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. We have about 20 seconds of rest here. We're gonna go into that left side. So left side, that left foot is gonna come out in front. I'm sorry, right side. Which one did we just do? Whatever one you just did, we're just gonna do the opposite. Yeah, that was right. Left side out in front in 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. We have 34 seconds of rest here. Nice job. We're gonna go into that hip thruster next. Grab a drink of water. So we are in the last week of our phase 1. I'm so proud of you guys. We are going into that phase 2 very shortly. And I'm super pumped about the new exercise and just the new workouts that are gonna be coming. I'm just really excited to show you guys that and work with you guys with that. All right, guys, we're down to that mat. Hip thrusters in 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, squeeze. That's 1, 2, 3, nice and powerful here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We have 30 seconds of rest here. So we're going to be going back up to that first exercise, that squat with that Arnold press. I guess I will try. I'll go ahead and use my normal weights. See, I feel guilty not doing that. That's so funny. But I'm going to be sweating and drenched today. But, oh well, it's summer, right? We got this. Okay. We're going to go in 5 seconds. Palms are facing you. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Squatting, twisting, and bringing that up. Good morning, Linda. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Little break here, about 25 seconds. We'll go back into that right side Bulgarian split squat. Only 10 reps. See, when you say only 10 reps, I feel like that's makes it, feels easier, right? All right, right foot out in front. Let's get set up here. Chest is nice and proud, shoulders are back and down. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and slow here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. 30 seconds of rest here. And put those dumbbells down. I probably should have brought a towel in with me for this workout. When I woke up this morning and seen how humid it was outside, I was like, oh, not good. But I shouldn't complain because we want the warm weather, right? All right, you guys, we're gonna go in about 10 seconds. Let's get set up. Left side, 10 reps. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, let's
8,
go.
9, and 10. Nice work. We have 35 seconds of rest. We're going to be going down into that hip thruster. Grab your heavyweight dumbbell. And we're going to go down to that mat. So during this first phase, we've been doing all total body workouts. So we have really built a great foundation for going into phase 2 and then bringing in some heavier weights with some different splits. So I think that you guys are going to feel a lot stronger as you go into this phase 2 workout. And I think you guys are going to make some pretty decent gains on this one. All right, you guys, we're going to go into that hip thruster in 3, 2, and 1. Powerful here. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. We have 30 seconds of rest here. We have completed our first block of EMOMs. We're going to be going on to our timed block, going through 2 sets. Grab a drink of water. We have plenty of rest here. I'm going to demo 3 exercises that we're going to be going through. The first one's going to be a floor press or a narrow grip chest press. So you're going to grab that medium weight dumbbell. You're going to come down to your mat. Feet are going to be flat on the ground. My back is pushed up against your mat, right? My palms are facing each other here. Elbows are tucked in, and I'm going to be pressing up, and then I'm bringing my elbows straight down. So we're going to be hitting a little bit more of that tricep here. Okay, that's your floor press. Then we're going to go into dumbbell flies. So you're going to take that lightweight dumbbell, super lightweight dumbbell. You're going to be hinging, slight bend in those knees, hinging at the hip, coming over, palms are again facing each other, and we're going into that reverse fly. Soft elbows here, and we're just going to be squeezing those shoulder blades together, making sure we're looking a little bit down, straight ahead on that floor. And then we're going to go into that alternating dumbbell chest press. So we're back down to the mat for this one. And I think we're going to stay on the exercise for 2 reps before we move on. I think that will be better here. And we're just going to be alternating that chest press. Feet are going to come up with this one, and we're just going to be going 1 at a time, nice and slow. 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We're going to start with that floor press. We're already down here. Let's go ahead and get set up. Back is against that mat. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Elbows are tucked in, and we're pressing up. My palms are facing each other here. focusing on pushing your belly button into the mat. Nice work, you guys. Almost done with this one. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We have about 10 more seconds of rest here. We're gonna stay here for another set of these floor presses. Let's go ahead and get set up here. Push your back up against that mat. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Focusing on that breathing. Nice work. We're about halfway through this interval. And I'm starting to sweat here. Oh gosh, it's really warm. I live in a very old house, so I don't have central air. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Next up is those dumbbell flies. Those reverse flies. Grabbing that lightweight dumbbell. All right, you guys, here we go. Sliping in those knees, hinging, palms are facing each other. Let's go ahead and bring it back here. We're halfway. This exercise is targeting our back a little bit here. I know this is a push workout, but I wanted to balance it out just a little bit for you guys. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're back down. Actually, we're not going to go back down. We're going to stay here. Back into that reverse fly before we go down into that alternating chest press. All right, you guys, here we go. Sliping in those knees, hinging in 3, 2, and 1. We're halfway. Focus on make sure that back is nice and flat. That full range of motion here. You cannot lift those dumbbells with that full range of motion. Then definitely bring it down and weight a little bit. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Okay, we're down to our mats again. We're gonna go into that alternating chest press. Our feet are gonna come up off the mat. Back is nice and flat here. Palms are facing out. Alternating one at a time. Get into it. Nice and slow. Engaging your core. We're halfway through this interval. Nice work. Couple more seconds here. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Resting here. We're gonna go back into that same exercise to finish up this block. Let's get set up. Feet are gonna come up. Palms are facing out in 3, 2, and 1. One at a time. Don't let your elbow hit the ground here. You're coming really close to the ground, but we're not letting it touch. We're gonna keep that tension. Time under tension here. We're halfway. 9 seconds left. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, you guys. We are on to our third block here. We're gonna go through 2 exercises. We're gonna go through 2 sets of each one of these. So we're gonna grab 1 medium dumbbell. We're gonna go into an overhead tricep extension with some reverse lunges. So I'm gonna take this 1 medium weight dumbbell, bring it up over my head. I'm just gonna be alternating, bringing that leg back. And then that dumbbell is gonna come down with me, alternating sides, okay? And then we're gonna go into tricep kickbacks. So you're gonna grab that lighter weight. And for this one, we're just gonna hinge, slide in those knees, hinge, and then we're gonna be driving those dumbbells straight back, okay? So just those 2 exercises, 2 sets of each one. And I think we'll alternate through these, okay? We'll give that lower body a little bit of a break with those lunges. We're gonna go in about 10 seconds. Let's get set up here. Dumbbell comes up overhead. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. Alternating, nice and slow here. Keep your elbows tucked in here too. Looking straight ahead. We're halfway. Nice work. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, we're gonna be burning out those triceps. We're going into that tricep kickback. Grabbing those 2 lighter weight dumbbells, sliding in those knees, we're hinging, bringing those dumbbells straight back. Nice work. We got this. We're halfway. I'm laughing because I'm literally dripping sweat right now. It's been a while since it's been really hot. I just feel like there's that like first few workouts where it's like, woo. Even like with doing things like running outside, it's like, man, heat. All right, bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're gonna go back into that overhead tricep extension into those reverse lunges. Let's grab that medium weight dumbbell up over your head. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Engage your core here. We're halfway. Triceps are on fire right now. Woo. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, you guys. All right, back into those tricep kickbacks. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Slight bend in those knees. You guys feeling that? I know I do. My triceps are on fire right now. We're halfway. I think my whole body's on fire right now. Nice work. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We are done with that block. We're going to be moving on to our 4th block. We are just moving right along here today. We're going to go through 2 exercises, 3 sets. We have front raises, which are going to use a lightweight dumbbell, and then we're going to have lateral raises. So we're working our shoulders here for both of these exercises. Those front raises, we're going to go alternating on right and left, slight bend in those knees. We're just going to bring that dumbbell straight out in front of us, just up to that shoulder height. For the lateral raises, same concept here. We're just going to bring that dumbbell out to the side, okay? We're going to be working through 3 sets, okay? So keep a lighter weight dumbbell next to you just in case you need it. And we're going to be going through the front raises and then lateral raises, and we'll alternate between the 2 for the entire block. So our shoulders are going to be on fire, but we got this. We're going to go in about 10 seconds, guys. Grab that drink. Let's get ready. Let's get set up. Slight bend in those knees. Shoulders are rolled back and down. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. So we are going through EMOMs. I'm not sure if I even said that or not. So we are not doing a timed block here, but we're going to be doing 10 on each side, each arm. Nice job. A couple more here. One more set. Bring it down. 3, 2, and 1. We have about 25 seconds of rest here. You're gonna put those dumbbells down, you can. And then we're gonna go into that lateral raise. We're gonna do 10 reps on each arm. So 20 total. We're gonna go in 10 seconds. All right, let's get set up. Slight bend in those knees, shoulders are rolled back and down. Here we go, in 3, 2, and 1. My elbows are going to be soft on these lateral raises. That's not locked out here. That's 2. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, nice job, 9, and 10. Nice job, you guys. We got a short little break here, only 10 seconds. That took a little bit longer than those front raises. We're gonna go back into those front raises though. We're gonna do 10 on each side. Let's grab those weights. Let's get set up. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Alternating sides here. That's 1. 2, slight bend in those knees. 3, 4, 5, keep those shoulders down. 6, 'Nice job. 2 more on each side, and then we are done with these front raises. We'll get a little bit of a break here. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. 10 seconds of rest. I'll wipe the sweat off my face. And then we're gonna go lateral raises. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. 1. 2, make sure your knees are slightly bent here. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Last one here. Whew. Nice work. 10 seconds to rest before we go back into that front raise. Grab a drink if you need it. All right, you guys, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. This is our last little set here. We're gonna go through front raises and then lateral raises, and then we are on to our last little block of this workout. Final 6 here. Nice job. Couple more. Last one. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. A little break here. One more set of those lateral raises. And then we get that 1-minute break. I'm gonna demo our 2 little exercises to end up our class today. All right, you guys, swiping in those knees. Lateral raise. Nice job. This is number 5. Six, 7. That's 8. Keep that core nice and engaged here. Don't let your form suffer. I know that when I get tired, I start to, all the other muscles start to kind of help me out. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. All right, you guys, we are done with those raises. Shoulders are on fire here. All right, 2 exercises. We're gonna go through a 2-minute core block right now. We're gonna go through a plank hold. So 30 seconds, we're just holding that plank on our elbows. And then we're gonna just go into a high plank glute kickback right into that. So it's gonna be 30 seconds each side or each one. So here's your plank, right? Booty is nice and low, keeping everything nice and tight. Then we're gonna walk it up to our hands here, and we're gonna go into that glute kickback. For this one, you're gonna lock out that knee, and you're just gonna be kicking up and slightly to the side just to activate that glute muscle, okay? We have 25 seconds before we go. 2 minutes of core work right through. This is our finisher. This is your challenge for today. Try to keep with the plank, okay? So plank hold, plank glute kickback, 2 minutes. You got this. We absolutely got this. Let's get set up. We're gonna go at about 10 seconds. Get those on those elbows are directly below your shoulders. Here we go. We're holding that plank here. 30 seconds. Squeeze your core, squeeze your glutes, and just breathe through it, okay? You're gonna start sweating. I know I am. Looking straight down to your mat. We have about 15 seconds here. And then we're gonna bring it up. Let's bring it up to our hands here. We're gonna go into that glute kickback. 30 seconds, alternating sides. Hands are directly below the shoulders. About 10 more seconds, and we're gonna go back down into that plank. Let's bring it down. Back into that plank we're holding here. Ten more seconds. We're gonna bring it up into that plank glute kickback for our last 30 seconds. All right, you guys, kind of come on up. Let's kick it back. Hang in there. Nice work. 10 more seconds here. Bring it down in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Come on up. We're going to stretch out that shoulder. I am totally drenched right now. Nice work. Let's switch sides. And then bring both of those arms back. Grab those hands in the middle. Nice big chest stretch here. All right, we're gonna bring it down to our mat. And we're just gonna bring up that right leg. We're gonna do a big stretch here. Nice work, you guys. Let's bring it across your body, right arm out to the side. You guys will have to let me know how you're feeling. We're in our last week of the phase 1. So hopefully everybody has a step or something they can step up on. We will be using the step as a bench a lot too. Switch legs. So making sure you have something that is wide enough. Something like we had in the picture. I do have an extra step. So if anybody needs one, just please message me. You guys can just have it. Bring it across your body. I know there's a lot of different ones on Amazon. You can get them pretty cheap. Some of them, you know, might be a little bit more, but it doesn't have to be fancy. Bring it on up. We're going to go into that seated position. We're going to bring that right leg right close to us. Bring that left leg out to the side. And we're just going to reach to that toe or to that shin, whatever your flexibility allows. Nice little stretch through that adductor and that hamstring. All right, you guys, let's switch sides. I see the sun peeking out of my window over here. I'm really glad it stayed where it was during our workout today. I told Andrew that he needs to get my air conditioner in here today. That was my message to him at 5 a.m. this morning. So, all right, you guys, come on up. Give yourself a big round of applause. You guys absolutely crushed it. It is Tuesday. We're gonna have a great day. I will see you guys Thursday morning. One thing I did add for the next phase, I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but every Friday, we're gonna be doing that strength Tabata class. It will be focused more on the lower body because it's a lower body day, but it's gonna be a lot of fun. I look forward to it. If you guys have any questions about anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you Thursday. Have an awesome day.